When you're learning the 5 different pentatonic scale patterns, you may find they're all just disjointed. What I'm going to do today is show you a lick that covers all of those positions together so you can get your head around moving between the patterns. Hey there, I'm Owen Vickers from Guitar Mastery Method. We have taught tens of thousands of guitarists all around the world just like you to improve their guitar playing. Now, the 5 patterns that I spoke about, the pentatonic patterns, I'll put a link in the description box down below with some diagrams showing all of those. Let me just quickly play through them. I'm not going to show you note for note here, but follow along in the PDF and you'll be able to pick up those patterns. Those were the 5 pentatonic patterns for G minor. I'll show you a lick which covers all 5 of these patterns and then I'll break down what I played. Alright, so here's the notes. Starting on the low E string, 3rd fret. It's that root note of that G minor chord. And it's using that first pattern. So we're playing 3rd fret, 6th fret, then from the 3rd fret of the A string, we're hammering on to the 5th fret. Then to the 3rd fret of the D string, and we're playing the 5th fret of the D string. We're sliding that up to the 8th fret of the D string, which moves us into that next pattern. We then go to the 5th fret on the G, 7th fret on the G, we're sliding that up to the 10th fret, which gets us into that next position. Those 2 notes. One was in the previous position, it's also shared with this next position. The next note we're going to is the 8th fret on the B string, then go to the 11th fret on the B string, slide up to the 13th fret, which puts us into that next position. And the final 2 notes of the lick, go to the 10th fret on the high E string, and the 13th fret of the high E string, we bend that up a full step. So our target note is the 15th fret. Which is the same G note that we started on. Let me play the whole thing for you slowly. That's just one example of using a single lick to cover all the pentatonic patterns. Take the scale shapes you already know, swap in amongst them, just slide back and forward, even just take 2 patterns and try sliding back and forward between the 2, play some licks in one pattern, then some licks in the next, swap back and forward. Hope you enjoyed this video and please do click the subscribe button down below and you'll see all of our new lessons coming up. In the description box down below, I'll put a link to a blues solo Heatmap download. Now this will show you exactly where on the guitar fretboard to play to get those red hot sounding solos that you hear all the pros do. See you in the next lesson.